Hello everyone, I am Aditya Sauri. Today our topic is construction of expression tree. So with the help of expressions, we can construct a binary tree. So let us discuss this topic. Every operator must be a internal node. So to construct a binary tree with the help of expression, here every operator must be an internal node. We already know what is internal node. We already discussed it in previous classes. All the operands must be leaf nodes here. So we already know what is operand, like variables, the values which is stored in variables or some values. So all the operands must be leaf nodes. Convert the infix expression to postfix expression, and for the postfix expression we have to convert the expression tree. So we already know what is infix and what is postfix. So in previous videos also you learned about this thing. If you have any doubts in this topic, go and check once. So to construct a tree, first we have to convert an infix expression to postfix. Then it is easy to construct a binary tree with the help of expression. So the steps to be followed to construct a binary tree. First we have to convert the first infix expression to postfix expression. After that, read all the characters from postfix expression. So here characters means it may be a operators or operands. So all these things we are converting as a character here. If the character is operand, then push into stack. So if there is a operand, we have to push into the stack. So we already know what is stack and how we can insert an element into the stack. If the character is operator, then we have to go for another 4 steps. Okay, if the character is operator, then we have to pop the topmost 2 elements, only 2 elements from stack. Okay, so the elements which we push into the stack we have to pop now if the character is a operator. Consider operator as root node and construct a tree with elements as right child and left child. So here we have to consider the operator as a root and we have to insert the operands as a left child and a right child. And another step is we have to push the tree as a element into stack. So after completion of about 2 steps, we have to push the created tree as a element into stack. Repeat all the process until reading all expressions from postfix expressions. So we have to repeat all the above 3 steps until the expression is completed. Now let us go for an example, a simple example. So we already know here I am taking a plus b simple expression, and here a plus b is an infix expression. Now we have to convert this infix expression to postfix expression. So I am writing here directly, and if you have any doubts, go and check the previous videos of infix, postfix, prefix videos. So this is the postfix. So a plus b is the infix expression and a b plus is the postfix. So here we got operands first, after that operator. Now we have to construct a tree for this postfix expression. So we have to push the element into a stack one after another. So here the first element is A. So we have to push the A element into stack now. So I pushed A element in stack. Now another element is B. So we have to push the B in stack. Now another element is plus. That means here it is a operator. So we already discussed the definition of this topic. If the character is operand, then push it into the stack. So here A and B are the operands and I pushed it into the stack. If the character is operator, now here plus is the operator and we have to push it into the stack. So if the character is operator, pop the topmost two elements from stack. So we have to pop, that means we have to delete the topmost two elements. So here we have only two elements, that is A and B. And another step is consider operator as root node. So we have to consider the operator, that means plus. So here plus is the operator and we have to consider it as a root node and we have to construct a tree. So after constructing a tree like this, we have to push the tree as a element into stack. So there is no another element to push into the stack. So our process is finished. So in this way we can construct a binary tree using an expression. I hope you understand this small example. Now let us go to another example. Now let us go for another example, and here I am taking another expression. So A plus B into C minus D. So here it is the infix expression. Now we have to convert this infix into postfix. So the expression will be converted as AB plus CD minus into. So this is the postfix expression, and we already know how to insert an operand into the stack and how to insert an operator into the stack. So we already revised these things. Now let us construct a tree. So here the first element is A. So we have to push this into stack. After that B. After that we have the operator. So what if operator will come? What happened? So we have to pop the topmost two elements and we have to construct the small tree with the help of this operator, that means AB. So here I used plus as a root node and A as the left node and B as the right node, and I push it into the stack. Now another element is C. So another element is D. So I push D element in stack. Now another element is minus. So here minus is a operator. So we have to pop topmost two elements. So here what are the topmost two elements? D and C. And we have to create that minus as a root node and D as left, sorry, C as left because C is first node, and D as right element. Now we have another element, it is also an operator, that is multiplication. So here multiplication symbol is also an operator, and we have to pop two topmost two elements. So here one element and here another element. So now we have to make this into symbol as a root node and this thing as a left and this thing is right node, and we have to push it again. So in this way the tree is constructed. So at last what the output? So I am erasing this thing and writing the output directly. So by using that expression we got this tree. So this is the binary tree which is constructed by that postfix expression. So I hope you understand how to convert an expression into binary tree. Now another topic is constructing an expression of tree with inorder and preorder. So we can construct a binary tree with inorder and preorder and inorder and postorder also. So in this section let us discuss how to construct an expression of tree with inorder and preorder. So we already know what is inorder and preorder. We already discussed this topic in previous videos. So what is inorder? Okay, first preorder. So preorder means first it visits root, after that left side node, after that right side node. And what is inorder? First it visit left node, after that root node, after that right node. So in this way it visits each and every node. So we already discussed it with examples also in previous videos. Now I would like to take an expression, that is A, B, C. So here A is the root node, B is left node and C is right node. So if we like to convert this preorder in order, so first it visits the left, that means B, after that it visits root, that means A, after that right, that means C. So in this way in order it visit each and every node. Now I would like to construct a tree with this help of expression. So by constructing a root node, we use pre-order one, and to construct left node and right node, we have to follow in order. Okay, for constructing a root node, we have to follow pre-order. After that, with the help of these two only, we can construct a tree. So now we have to follow the pre-order. So in pre-order, what is the root node? A. Okay. Now in order, what is the position of A? It is in center. Now B is in left side and C is in right side. So in this pattern only, we have to give left and right nodes of the root node. So B is in left side and C is in right side. So by using pre-order, I gave A as a root node, and when we follow the in order now, so A is in center, so we have left node as B and right node as C. So by using that pattern only, I draw a tree here. So in this way, we can construct an expression of tree with in order and pre-order. Now let us discuss another example with this topic. Okay, now I would like to take another expression. A, B, D, H, I, E, C, F, G, J. So this is the pre-order expression. Now I would like to give the in order expression. H, D, I, B, so here I gave pre-order and here I gave in order. So by using pre-order only, we can construct a root node. So in pre-order, what is the okay, so why I have to create root from pre-order only? Because here only it visit the root first, after that left and right. So by using with these two only, we can construct. So here root is A, because A is the first element. Okay, and in order, where is the root node? Our root node. So here. So now H, D, I, B, E are in left side, and remaining elements except A, that means F, C, J, G are in right side. So A is the root node and H, D, I, B, E is in left side and F, C, J, G are in right side. Now we have to use these elements and we have to compare from pre-order to construct another parent node. Okay, by using these left side nodes and right side nodes, we have to compare in pre-order to construct another parent node. Okay, so HDIBE. Okay, so these elements are in left side and CF G, J are in right side. So now I would like to split this thing. Okay, here A is root node and these elements are left side nodes and these elements are right side nodes. So here these 5 elements will comes to left side only and remaining will comes to right side only. And now we have to construct the root, and in these 5 elements what is the first element, that means root B. So and here right side C is the first element, so that means it is the root. So now we can construct the childrens of A, C and B. Okay, now I would like to compare in order. So where is the B? Here. So here B element is there, and now we have to split left and right. H, D, I are left for B element and E is right side for B element, and now we have to split here also right side elements, and C is here. Now F is left side and J, G is right side. Now I would like to here split here also. So F left side, JG right side. Now again here I splitted elements. Now we have to go for pre-order to split them, and A is posted, B is posted, and remaining D, H, I, E, and here C is posted. F, J, G are remaining. So I have to select another parent node. So here D, H, I, E are the 4 elements, and in these 4 elements D will become the root because here D is the first element. So D is the first element. So here D is the left side and E is the right side, and E is alone. So we can give directly here. Okay. So when we compared this H, D, I, now D become a parent node and H is in left side and I is in right side. So we have to represent them as like that only. So H is in left side, I is in right side, and E don't have another elements, so it will become a leaf node. Now we have to check for C side elements. So F, G, J are the elements, and we already splitted the elements, and F is in left side and it is the single element here, and here F is become a leaf node. Now we have to check J and G. So here F is also we gave. Now compare it to G and J. Here G is the first element, that means here G will become the parent node, but we have to give right side only because J and G belongs to right side only. Okay, so that's why I am giving G, and here G become the parent node and J is in left side for G, and there is no element in right side for G, only one element. which is j, that belongs to left side. So j become the child to g. So in this way we can construct a tree with the help of inorder and preorder.